about never forgetting where you come from and always honoring your heritage and your past, and that's very important. For Vandy, being the big sister is easy. Her and Nash are talking. This guy is all in the Kool-Aid. Sebastian is telling Vandy how happy he is to be her dad. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today with another Finding Her Future adventure. This is the Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature Story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode off with Vandy, and you can tell that she is progressing up the naturopath track because look at her new outfit. I absolutely love it. At this point in time, she is an in-house forager. We need to study apothecary cures, but we will do that soon. Oh, our friend is in labor. Girl, you need a midwife. Unfortunately, that is outside of our wheelhouse, and we know our limits. Absolutely. So Vandy is treating this client here, Sienna Goth, and she's asking her about her aura, and she's like, wow, your questions are pretty invasive. If I knew what was wrong with me, would I be here? Absolutely not. Well, girl, you have to answer questions for us to treat you. Get it together. We're gonna come over and make her do another examination. If she thinks that we're too invasive, she needs to find someone else. I will say that if she goes to a traditional doctor, boy, will they be invasive. They'll be all up her hoo-ha. And apparently we are too, because we are in the bathroom. Our little sister is still here on a stayover. We are going to give her some of our time and attention because we love this little girl so much. We're telling her, hey, stay back when I have clients because I really wouldn't want you to get sick. This is Ayla, her little sister. She's got a little brother too. Girl, don't come in here puking. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we're going to ask her to do some push-ups, and we're going to come and ask her about her recent dreams. We're really doing this because she's been quite difficult as a patient. I mean, we know she has creative impulse disease. Also, the update is obviously not working because my Sims outside of this are still getting very sick. In addition to that, the Sims are still roaming all around the house. I thought they were supposed to be still. Congratulations on getting that big promotion at work. You deserve it. Thank you so much. People just really like Vandy. She has a very winning personality. We're going to go ahead and give her the cure. We need to make some more creative impulse stuff. Maybe they need to make this a side note like they did on Businesses and Hobbies where they can't just roam and go just any y'all where, We got our performance up to good. We could have easily gotten our job performance up to excellent on our first day as a in-house forager. However, it's more important for her to be able to finish so she can study her cures, but that is so that she can spend time with her little sister because she can't wait to hang out with her, and honestly, she really wants to take her to see some fairies because Ayla has never seen one. Her fairy friend came by, but she's in labor, so we don't want to expose her to that, and here's a fairy outside, actually. I think he may be coming over, so we were going to take her somewhere else, but I don't know that we will have to go very far. What we can do is speak to Oberon. I'm going to have her go let him in. Oh gosh, she's got to pee. So hopefully oh goodness, he's gone. Oh, he actually came back. Vandy is going to talk to her sister and introduce them. She's going to tell her sister this is Oberon. He and his wife are very, very nice. And Oberon, this is my sister. She really does like him and his wife. She doesn't know them a whole lot. Vandy's going to come and finish studying the cures. It is raining, so she and her sister will have to find something that they can do. We are at 75% done. Oh, we actually have finished studying the cures. Vandy's like, oh my gosh, there are glasses of liquid near the laptop. Vandy is hungry after working today, and she believes that her sister may be too, so she's going to see if she wants to help her cook just some simple garlic noodles, something that she knows that Ayla will eat. Ayla has never been a very picky eater. Yeah, I will say that Vandy is just a real favorite of mine to play. Not the favorite, but a favorite. I really like her life. I really love her relationship with her family. Even since she's been living on her own, she's very close to her little sister and her father, and her stepmom have basically been stalking her. Yeah, she loves to cook. I can't believe she's just not getting this buff. She's like, come on, Ayla, just join in. You can help do something. She's like, come on, baby. And she's like, okay, I don't know what to do. And she's like, don't worry, I'm going to cut these vegetables up and then I'm going to show you. Ayla is behind her and she's like, I just want to talk about the food. She didn't really want to help cook. I think that's kind of funny. She's going to tell her, like, girl, come and eat your food. Come and eat. So she's like, okay, I'll eat. Now she's definitely going to take her opportunity to eat. She's like, can we go and see fairies? And she's like, we have a ferry right here. And she's like, well, I still want to go. Of course, Vandy's like, sure, I'll take you out somewhere. We'll go somewhere. We'll add the secret spice to this, change it to impeccable since it's so much of it there. Let's put this away. Really, her sister could clean up, but we will clean up. What we're going to do is take our little sister out somewhere in the town. So we'll be right back. Vandy and Ayla are at the local gardens, and it's also like a family hangout spot. Vandy is going to come up. She wants to become a plant sim. I don't see that happening. Lead by example, definitely play chess. I can see that happening. Ayla should be up, but Vandy is getting started on the puzzles. Now, you know, she is thinking about her father, but she's really good at entertaining kids because you have to remember that this is what Vandy did all her life. For Vandy, being the big sister is easy. Let's talk about our goals for the episode because we have been rolling and we haven't talked about it. So goal number 1 would be to complete this Stayover with Vandy's sister Ayla. Goal number 2 would be for Vandy to get her job performance up to excellent. Goal number 3 would be to celebrate Family and Friends Day, which is tomorrow, and they do some special things including remembrance. So her father actually has something special planned for Vandy. It's going to be cathartic. Cathartic is the word I'm looking for. I can't wait to be with Sebastian and Vandy again because this is going to be a special part of Family and Friends Day just for the two of them. They're just some shared experiences that they have that the other members of their family do not. But definitely she's going to start the day with her sister Ayla. You know, I can see her going to North Haven because she's got to take her home to see Britta and to see the baby because she definitely wants to see baby Carson. They are actually almost done with this puzzle. It is a unicorn puzzle. Ayla really likes it. She's nice and full and happy. Vandy's thinking they could probably play chess. Let's frame it. Vandy's gonna take her here. Certainly there are not a lot of fairies here. This isn't known to be a fairy hangout, but you know, this is somewhere where she knew she could have fun. They've got toy boxes. They got things that she just doesn't have space for in her home. Vandy is actually thinking about Nash. He's been on her mind a lot lately and she's going to send him a flirty text, but she definitely doesn't want Ayla to think that she doesn't have her full attention because she does. And it is so beautiful here. I mean, just panning around. Oh my goodness. It has stopped raining as well. So Vandy is thinking that she could take Ayla out on the swings. Vandy is like, I'll send a selfie. It's supposed to be flirty, but she's like, this is kind of cute. So she's gonna go for it because Vandy is always Vandy and she's definitely always confident. It looks like Ayla is getting tired and we did not realize, honey, it is 1 a.m. So we are going to push her. Yeah, I had to get that perfect picture and I had to turn our headline effects off to do it. I do not like to play with the headline effects off. If you don't know what that is, that's the plumb bobs and like these things on top of their heads over here too. Yeah, but it was blocking the picture, so yeah, it's back on. I love to have them on. So yeah, she is pushing her and I really think they just need to go ahead and get home. She sent her little flirty selfie and Ayla is tired whether she wants to admit it or not. So we'll be right back. We are home and Vandy's going to use the restroom. Then she is going to put her little sister to bed because she needs to go. So we're going to come and tuck her in. Vandy is such a good big sister. If she decides to be a mother one day, then she'll be a good mother as well. So here's the deal. Vandy needs to craft a sculpture now that her sister is asleep because she needs to make money. And she sells her sculptures on Plopsy. We've got plenty of aura petals, energized emotion potion. We've got more emotion potions, so we'll just put everything away while Vandy is crafting. We need somewhere to put our picture that we did with our sister. I actually think this is a perfect spot. That looks great there. It actually goes with the wallpaper and everything. Guess what, guys? I am 100% in my family gameplay mode. I am a family player by nature, though I do love me some calamity and chaos, but even when I do that, I still like it to be in a family setting. I give the family chaos. So we're gonna do a retro gnome. I'm hoping that one day Vandy can fix this. As for now, she is close but not quite to the level she needs to be for ceramics to do this. So let's go ahead and list this on Plopsy. Vandy is out harvesting. It is officially Family and Friends Day. We've got things to do before we can celebrate. We have to maintain our houseplants and our garden. We're gonna collect our petals. We're gonna come brew some soothing skin balm, and we're also going to to brew some insect repellent. Her friend called to say she's in love. She had called a few days ago asking about if she should go out with Alexander Goth. And of course, Vandy said love is in the air, honey, but that's what she's living at right now. Vandy is eating her spinach frittata, and then we've got to get out for Family and Friends Day. The first thing she's going to do is meet Nash because he wants to meet her, but she did promise her dad that she was going to do something special with him, but he did say that he would not be ready to do that until afternoon, so she's going to go by that. She's listing her oil burner on Plopsy, and we'll be right back. Vandy and Nash are at the beach, but she can see that he has mini greenies. We actually have one cure left for mini greenie, and we are going to help our man out because we do not want to have this interfere with Family and Friends Day, and it seems like he's feeling better already. So they're gonna hug and they're gonna go and swim around together immediately. And y'all, I'm back on my Baywatch theme. I won't do it again, but I don't know why that's been popping in my head lately. Oh, Sebastian's calling. He's just wanting to see if she's going to be ready on time because he's got a jet flight that's going to be like a quick flight to get to where they need to go. So I think what she'll probably do, they're splashing each other. Yeah, she'll just send a message to her dad. Her and Nash are talking. This guy is all in the Kool-Aid, and he might know the flavor because he's doing a lot. But they just kind of get away from him, and oh, it's a hot in the water kiss. They're gonna do some more swimming, just really hanging out with Nash, having a really good time. Nash feels smitten by Vandy, yet he doesn't seem as serious in their romance as her. But I really like Nash. Baby, this lady, okay. No, I can't afford to give you money, Bess. This lady always wants money. We don't have it. He's feeling satisfied in their relationship. I don't know if Vandy wants to be overly serious about Nash. Nash is gonna push Vandy on the swing, and just yesterday she was pushing her sister, and so this is very nice to her to be pushed on the swing. She thinks that Nash is very strong, and she really likes that. She can feel herself falling for him. You can see she still thinks they're soulmate partner, dating exclusively. They have a very steamy relationship. She's very attracted to him, but he has neutral attraction to her, and that gives me a red flag. But he's grateful to her for helping him. We don't want this to be a thing where he feels indebted to her because she always helps him, you know? She wants him to really like her for who she is. So she is just talking to him about Family and Friends Day, and he's like, oh yeah, I really like it. Vandy loves plants and she loves Nash, but sometimes she does feel like more of just his friend than anything else. But we're gonna be right back. She'll dive into that later with Vandy and Sebastian. We are back, and we are at the Funeral Temple in Mount Kamarebi. This is where Sebastian wanted to take Vandy. She is running into the restroom, but he is kind of frozen here because it makes him remember his former wife, Mai, who is deceased, and he's just thinking about how far he's come. And I want to show you a buff he's feeling. Close to cure. Being near a sim who helped heal Sebastian inspires him, maybe to give back to others in return. So I really want to talk about what this really means. We could take it as literal. Vandy is a cure and he's close to her in proximity, but it's not just that. In a lot of ways, Sebastian feels like Vandy saved his life. He realized later that he and Mai did not have a super loving relationship, but definitely they were friends. There was care there. Even though they may have not been a perfect match, they got along well, they didn't argue. He didn't know that he could have something more suited to him until later, if that makes sense. All due respect to Mai. Sebastian's like, I want to go out and see your mom's grave. And she's like, I'm really happy you're doing this, Dad. This is the temple. I built this temple, by the way. It's a funeral hall. I'll zoom out so you can see it. I'm going to have Sebastian come and pay homage, and Vandy as well, because you need to make an offering before entering, really. But Vandy really had to go to the restroom, so we made do. Sebastian has come out to pay his dues. Vandy is going to come out as well. Sebastian's going to also place fruit on this one. This is about never forgetting where you come from and always honoring your heritage and your past, and that's very important. Sebastian has Mai's remains at his house, and he's thought that maybe there's something he should give to Vandy. Either way, they're just going to make a wish on this wishing tree. Vandy should be out shortly as well. She's definitely wishing for love and extended family and even more happiness. I said extended family, maybe that's not the right word to use. However, However, it's what she thinks because she has family. She's not missing family, but she wants a husband and kids. She wants these things. Aya's not here, but she is going to place some flowers over here in Mount Kamarebi. You try to get back if you can. They are sitting down. Sebastian just wants to tell Vandy some important things. I just happened to be in the neighborhood, but when I passed by your place, I felt your love like a strong magnet pulling me to you, so I decided to drop in and say hello. I think Vandy kind of was thinking about being romantically reserved, but that let her know, no, I can have romance. She's had woohoo partners, but she's inexperienced in romance, if that makes sense. Yeah, Sebastian is telling her he has decided to really try to celebrate life. Sebastian is telling Vandy how happy he is to be her dad, that there were times he thought about giving up before he met Britta, before he got his life back balanced even before that point, and how she was what kept him going. Every time he looked at her, he knew he had to be a father. He couldn't quit being a father. And Vandy is like, we lifted each other up, Dad, because I was really sad sometimes after Mom was gone, even though we had a strained relationship. She was very strict, and formal is the better word, very by the book. They were there for each other, and I think they can look back as two adults at this point and recognize that. And Vandy's like, aren't you happy with where you are? He's like, yeah, of course. And she's like, I really want love, Dad. I don't know if Nash is the one, but I really want love. And Sebastian is going to be Sebastian. He's like, Vandy, you're great. Any guy would be happy to have you. Any sim would be happy to have you. And don't you settle for less, because your dad will come and get them. Vandy just loves her dad. She knows that she needs to get home. We'll be right back. Vandy's home and she's got her leftovers and she is just really hungry, very, very tired. She's thinking she just wants to rest. She's thinking she'll clean up and go to bed. She finally has 2 days off a week for work. Ayla had a birthday as soon as she got back home. Sebastian and Vandy were on their trip, and so Sebastian missed the actual party, but of course Vandy is talking right now to Ayla. She's like, yeah, baby sister, happy birthday. And she's thinking she could go back to bed because she really only woke up to use the restroom, but then her doorbell rung and it is Nash. So she is going to go and let him in, I guess. She's like, hey Nash, what's going on? Are you hungry? Because I don't have any food. She's like, what are you doing here so early, Nash? I saw your message that you stopped by last night after we hung out. He's like, yeah, let me come in to talk. He immediately picked her up to give her a kiss. That was wild. He's like, would you please stop? He's like, stop playing, Nash. You came over here. And he's like, I'll pick you up again. And that's what he did. So I don't know. Their relationship is definitely steamy. I don't know if they're both very satisfied in their relationship. She did talk to him about their romance and their romantic dynamic. So maybe that did help. Vandy's going to work from home, but I think that Nash is really trying to get it started. They're really flirty, and before Vandy gets on her work, she needs to forage for plants. We will definitely get that done, but it looks like some woohoo is going to happen. And guys, this is where we're going to leave the episode. Next episode, Vandy is actually hosting a charity event. This is going to be an event to raise funds for natural living awareness and funds for Sims to be able to eat healthy, Sims who may be underprivileged, Sims who may be a little less fortunate and need help in their area. She is raising funds for them to be able to garden and have fresh foods and vegetables and fresh healthy cures for their health ailments as well. This is where we're going to leave this episode. I really hope that you enjoyed finding her future. I really enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.